In this video on the Blackboard Collaborate series, we're going to delve into what is available in a course room. So let's go into the open course room and join the course room to see what is going on inside this course room. This will open up a new window, and please keep in mind that you need to use either Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome in order for this to work. Okay, so currently I am the only one in this room. At the bottom of the screen I can set up my status and setting if I want to give feedback and check my signal strength and those kinds of things. This is something you would generally not really use. Second button is very important. This is where you switch your microphone on and off. Third button is share video. This is where I will switch on my webcam, and I can click share video to switch on my webcam. And the third button is raise hand. If I click raise hand, students will also be able to do this. If they've got a question, they can raise their hand. Now I have got two other menus here. On the top left hand side we've got the open session menu. This is where you will start and stop the recording of your session. You can start and stop at any point during the session, and if you start and stop more than once, you will have several separate videos of your session. Just keep in mind, if you forget to click the stop recording, your session recording will not be saved. There's some help files here, but not anything we will delve in this video. Once you are done with a session, you may leave the session by clicking this button. The other very important menu button we've got is on the bottom right hand of your screen. You can click on that and this will open a whole new set of options to you. The first option we have here is the chat box, and over here students can chat with each other by typing on their keyboards. The second menu we've got here is attendees, and this gives me a list of attendees. Currently you will see I am under moderator. If we had more students in here, you will see they are listed under a participants list. The first little icon we've got on the right hand side of your students and yourself is the signal strength of your internet connection. If this goes red, you know your internet is too slow. The next thing you have is your attendees control. If you click on this option next to the names of participants, you will be able to either upgrade a participant to a presenter or a moderator and give them those kinds of privileges, or you can even remove a student from a session or mute their microphones or put down their hands. Now, just for a matter of interest, I'm going to raise hand, and then you will see next to my name a little pink purplish man with a raised hand appears. So if a student presses that, you will immediately see who needs to ask a question. The next menu that we're dealing with here is sharing content, and this is quite a nifty button to have. When we go to share content, you will see our first option is share a blank whiteboard, and by clicking this you will open a whiteboard that your students will be able to see. You've got different tools here, such as a pencil, and you can change the colors that you are drawing in. But you've also got a text feature, so you can type all kinds of things for your students to read. You've got an eraser, and once you click that, that will erase everything that you have written on your whiteboard, so be careful with that feature. The next option we have here is share application screen. Using this, you can share a screen with your students. I have currently got two screens connected to my laptop, so I've got screen 1 and screen 2. If you select the screen that Collaborate is running on at the moment, you will get some feedback noise that looks a bit like this. It's very confusing, but don't stress too much about it. Once you open something that you want to demonstrate, such as a web page or an Excel document, this will go away. So seeing as I am lucky enough to have two screens available on my computer, I can open, for instance, an Excel spreadsheet and share that specific screen with my students by selecting it and clicking share. Now you will notice that my screen is now shared and students can see exactly what I am doing on this screen. So this is a wonderful way of sharing web pages, sharing documents that you want to work on, or whatever you need. You will also notice there is a stop sharing button, so once you are done sharing, you can click stop sharing and this will close the access to your computer screen. Share files is a menu item that you can upload images, PowerPoints and PDF files if you want to share that with your students to work on. Just remember that if you're sharing something like a PowerPoint slideshow as a file and not as a screen or application, they will only get a screen capture image of that PowerPoint, so any movement or videos will not be displayed. You can also have a polling question during the session. So you can pick multiple choice or yes/no choice answers. And you can ask a question: how is this session? Give them a yes/no option and click start. And now you will notice this poll opening up during your session. Now the students can vote yes or no. You will notice that if I click yes, for instance, it will count me as 1 and it will give you a countdown of how many students still need to answer and then the answers as they appear live. You can also create breakout groups if you want your students to work in group sessions.